Hey, I'm Bryson with Trick Tools. I'm going to give you guys a breakdown here on these RadiusMaster belt grinders to show you guys the capabilities and the versatility of these machines and what makes them unique. Alright, so these RadiusMaster belt grinders come with the pedestal that you see them mounted on. And the main difference between the way these two machines are set up is that by loosening this lever here, this one's been laid over horizontally, but can easily be propped back up in the vertical position. The main difference between these two machines is that this one here is single speed, so when you flip the switch on, it rotates at 3,600 surface feet per minute. And this machine over here is variable speed, so when you flip it on, you can go down to 400 surface feet per minute all the way up to 3,600. So what makes the RadiusMaster so unique is the number of contact wheels that you can grind on. So there's 5 different contact wheels, and 3 of them are right here on the top and can be easily changed between the 3 different radiuses by pulling the little pin on the back, and you can rotate this around. You have a tight radius, one that's a little bit bigger, and then one that's a little bit bigger. And if you need even bigger than that, you can pull this lever here and the machine will rotate up and gives you a little bit bigger contact wheel, and then also can be rotated back even further to expose the 8-inch main drive contact wheel on the bottom here. So there's many different positions as this machine rotates around, so you can see it locks in these different positions based on your grinding needs. So it's pretty versatile in that way. So all the guards can be rotated back to expose the contact wheels, making sure that you're staying safe while you're grinding. So belt changes are extremely simple with these machines. Pull back the belt guards, and then you lift up on this bottom contact wheel, and the little lever here latches, and you can pop the belt off. So once you pop it off and put your new one on, and then flip the little lever catch there, and you're ready to get back to grinding. Tracking is also pretty simple. Once the machine is on, there's the lever here for tracking that you can then adjust to move the belt to get it centered on your contact wheels. So to give the RadiusMaster even more versatility, it comes with 2 work rests, and the first one of those is this one here. So using the slot here, you can slide it behind these handles, and once you slide it back in position that you like, you can tighten these handles up to hold it on. There's a couple of bolts here that can be loosened up, and this work rest can be tilted down at different angles to be able to achieve different grinding applications. So that would be the first work rest. So we'll slide that one off. The second work rest that it comes with is this one here, which is made to go right here on the corner and fit around each one of these 3 contact wheels, no matter which one you are trying to use. So it could be used in this orientation, but it's usually used best if you tilt the machine down into the horizontal position. You can loosen this lever here and slide this on here. Once you get it in the position you like, tighten that handle up, and then there's a couple little knobs here, and these plates can be slid in and out to fit tighter or looser on these contact wheels. And then once you snug those up, you can get to grinding. So that would be the second work rest that it comes with. So if you take this one off here, now a third work rest, which is an optional work rest, can be purchased by itself, or you can get it with the deluxe kit of the machine, which also comes with the rolling base and a selection of different belts to get you started. So this work rest here also fits in the same position as the first work rest I showed, where basically you slide it on these two handles. And it gives you the ability to use the vertical platen, to grind on it that way, or again, tilt it down in the horizontal position, and you can work right up against that platen here. So that's another work rest that's going to give you some versatility with this machine. So some of the different areas you can use on the machine to work on, obviously you have some slack belt area on the top of the machine. So, right here you have some slack belt area. If you need some slack belt grinding, like I said, these can be rotated around different radiuses. You can notch tubing on it, that sort of thing. And then also, so you have the work rest behind here, and then there's also slack belt on the other side here for some slack belt grinding there. So this is kind of the standard setup for the machine, single speed. You get the pedestal, you get two work rests, and then the deluxe kit again is the third work rest with the rolling pedestal base. And then this other machine is variable speed, so that's another upgrade option if you need the variable speed capabilities. So what I'm going to do now is show you a couple other work rests that we offer that really make this machine into a unique machine for knife making and other types of applications like that. All right, so a couple of work rests that we offer that are made to utilize the 8-inch lower contact wheel here. Basically for both of them you need this plate that hold this bracket here on the side, and this plate bolts between the pedestal and the grinder here. So once that's in place, this first lower work rest, basically you slide these two bolts in the slot on that plate, and then you can fit it up to your contact wheel here, tighten it in place. And this one as well can be pivoted in different directions to be achieving different grinding applications and angles. So there's this as the first one, and the next one is a pretty unique attachment. So this one here is for hollow grinding. So if you're a knife maker, this one could come in really handy. Same thing, you slide this one over in the slot on that plate, and then this one also has, so this one has a handle here. Pivot this one out of the way. Once you get this in place, tighten that there. This knob here is for making fine adjustments. So if you loosen these two handles, you can use this knob to do real fine adjustments back and forth on the whole entire work rest. So, but once you get that in place where you like it, tighten that up. There's a set screw right here that when you loosen this, you can adjust this side to side to make sure that you're centering yourself up on this lower contact wheel. So once you've got that figured out, these little L brackets rotate over the contact wheel, and then you can tighten that in place, and that basically gives you the ability to slide your knife or whatever you're making along that to be able to hollow grind to get your nice sharp edge. So with this, there's also an attachment that is basically just a piece of solid aluminum that's threaded that gives you the ability to clamp in your knife into here, and once you get that clamped on your piece, you can use this to help hold, and then it also can act as a stop or a guide that you make sure you don't grind past every time when you're trying to do some pretty precise work. So that's just the extra little attachment that comes with this. So if you're interested in one of these RadiusMaster machines, check us out on Trick-Tools.com. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos on high performance tools for the fabricator.